These misconduct stories make their way into the media and ultimately the public eye. Publicized misconduct cases ultimately hurt the police's image, causing the public's trust in the police department to dwindle. This has happened to NYPD. After Garner's death, the approval rating dropped to 58%. We need a way to monitor officers' conduct and make sure officers are not exploiting their power. People do not exactly know what occurs during a police encounter, but nor does the media. NYPD needs a way to gain back the citizens' trust. But what is the answer?
I have a call back for 86 in 2 seconds. Negative K, nothing further, just see the cabbie in the corner.
Body cameras shed a partial light on what exactly happens during an encounter with police. New York City has already implemented a trial program of 60 body cameras. Expansion is the next step. By expanding police body cameras to the whole department, misconduct reports would decrease, there would be more evidence for court cases, and police would ultimately be held more accountable. Some question if body cameras are worth the cost, but should safety be penny-pinched? Over the past 5 years, New York City has paid roughly $428 million in NYPD settlements. $5.9 million alone was paid to Eric Garner's family. Camera costs range from $125 to $300, so outfitting all of NYPD would cost roughly $4 to $10 million. This is nothing compared to the previous settlements. Camera point of view is another concern, but the footage collected is only supposed to serve as an additional tool in the police arsenal. Now, how do we go about expanding NYPD's camera program? Roughly 35,000 officers cannot be outfitted in body cameras overnight. This project will need to be spread out over 2 to 3 years. During the first year of the project, cameras would be sent to the 5 most crime-plagued precincts. This way, cameras will already have a noticeable effect. Spreading out the project would also help release anxiety surrounding actual funding. The New York City Police Foundation helped fund the initial program and could continue to raise money to support expansion. The rest of the money would have to be worked into the overall city budget. There would also need to be regulations for the cameras. For one, camera footage would have to be stored for at least a year to a year and a half. Secondly, officers would have to go through mandatory training to learn how to use the cameras. And thirdly, legislature/policies would need to be passed in order to regulate protocol on when cameras should be used. Overall, body cameras are necessary for the protection of both civilians and officers. NYPD needs its citizens back on its side. Police body cameras will help lower misconduct cases, add evidence to the courtroom, and hold officers more accountable.